Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and this is Jar of Fireflies. Here I make videos all about my life as an Orthodox Jewish homeschooling mother of 4. And today, it's Tu Bishvat. Yes, folks, today is Tu Bishvat and I am super excited to take you guys along for a day in our lives as we prepare for and celebrate this holiday. So first of all, what is Tu Bishvat? Tu Bishvat is the new year for the trees. So we celebrate Tu Bishvat by eating food that comes from trees. I'm going to go to the store later with the kids. We're going to get a whole bunch of different like fruits and nuts and things that come from trees, bring those home, and we'll have a little feast later today. I do have at least one other video, maybe 2, about Tu Bishvat that I will link to in the description box below if you'd like more information, and then I will get some more info for you guys later on in this video as well. But the gist of it is, New Year for the trees, eat things that come from trees. Okay, but before we get to all of that, oh my goodness, I woke up this morning so tired. Today's Sunday, yesterday was Shabbat. Pretty normal Shabbat for us. You know, I took the kids to services. Afterwards, we had lunch. We had a couple families come over for lunch. It was kind of a big meal, hence all the dishes still out on the counter. I have to tell you, I was pretty tired last night and I almost just went to bed and just left the kitchen. I am so glad that I didn't. I ended up coming back out, spending about an hour or so, finishing cleaning up the dining room, clearing everything out of there, putting on our weekday tablecloth, and hand washing a bunch of dishes and getting the dishwasher going and some laundry going. So then I woke up this morning and I was just still really tired and the morning just did not go as planned. It didn't go as planned. I slept a little later than I had wanted to. I had thought that I would wake up this morning and go for a walk and that just didn't happen, and that's okay. But just, I don't know, it was kind of like one thing after another. And now I've got 2 out of 4 kids awake, which normally everybody's still asleep right now. So it is what it is and that's okay. But what a gift I gave myself to wake up to a clean house. So I'm so glad that I stayed up last night and did that. So today is a minor holiday, which means that I can still definitely film, drive, things like that. Obviously I am filming right now. Y'all hear a baby firefly? Obviously, I am still filming right now in the midst of toys clunking around and babies screaming out. We're still having a pretty normal day around here though. We're still gonna do school today. We normally do schools on Sunday. Today's Sunday, so yeah, we're gonna keep on with that. Gotta get these dishes under control. Got laundry back there behind me to do. So all the fun things. So I'm gonna dive into tackling a little bit of this houseworky kind of stuff while the kids are still asleep. The two older kids are still asleep, and then we can dive into school stuff. And then we'll go to the store and buy fruits and things for tonight. So I'll just film a little bit of what's happening kind of now, and then I'll do a lot more when we go to the store and get into our celebration tonight. So let's go do the things. Okay, I feel like the house is a little bit more under control. There's another load of laundry in the machine, another load of dishes in the dishwasher, and all the kids are up now and kind of, I think they've just finished breakfast. I just put baby Firefly down for a nap. Speaking of, you guys, he just got a tooth today. So exciting. We've seen it kind of coming in, like the little white spot there on his gums, and then as of this morning it has broken through. So he's super clingy right now, and that is totally okay. But he's down for a nap right now, and now is a great time for us to dive in and get started on school. Okay. This phone, you guys. My oldest has had a smartphone since he was 4 years old when he was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. The phone is totally amazing. I love it. It allows us to monitor his blood sugar no matter where he is or where we are. We can see his blood sugar from a distance, but y'all, it's still a smartphone. Even though we use all kind of passcodes and things like that, like he still is carrying around a smartphone. So I've started using FamiSafe to monitor his phone's activities just to be on the safe side. FamiSafe is a fantastic screen time and location tracker parental control app with features like kid screen time limiting, app blocker, website filtering, game or website blocking, suspicious photos detecting, and suspicious text detecting on social media apps like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and more. My favorite feature is the activity report. I can see a timeline of all of his phone's usage. Every movement, including pages viewed and videos watched, is recorded here. I know exactly how much time he spends on specific apps, and I can manage his screen time with downtime and app limits. We use YouTube for school pretty often, and now I can keep an eye on his YouTube usage by scanning his viewing history and blocking any harmful videos or channels. FamiSafe is cross-platform and works on Windows, Mac, Kindle Fire, Android, and iOS devices. You can try FamiSafe for a 3-day free trial. I've left all the information down in the description box and in the pinned comment below for you guys to check out. All right, with all of that taken care of, let's start diving into our school day so we can get out of here and go buy some fun fruits and nuts and tree things for our Tu Bishvat party tonight. Okay, I almost forgot to tell you guys. I did a little bit more work on this room. I'm very, very excited. First thing to notice, the puzzle table is gone. I did some rearranging in my study. My husband and I are gonna try to share that. It's just gonna be a process working until we get to that point. But for now, I've put the puzzle table in there. So back here is now kind of a little seating area. This yellow chair had been in my study, so I moved that out here. And then this bookshelf right here had been in my study as well, so I moved that out, along with some of my general office supplies, more things that we use for handicrafts, and anything else that we might possibly need for school. I just moved everything out here. So, that's what it looks like now, and I so super duper love it. And the other thing that we did is we set up an art table for my oldest, right here. So he is getting into oil painting, and we got him all his supplies, and we set up this small table here by the window. It's got great light between the skylight up above and the windows right here, plus the lights in here are just really good. In general, plenty of ventilation in this room. It really was just the perfect spot to set him up with these supplies. So he's super duper excited to get started on that. And we'll probably be getting started on that next week. We're just kind of waiting for more supplies to come in. We just recently had a big ice storm, and that kind of really slowed down delivery of anything. So yeah, we didn't have mail there for a few days. Everything was super icy outside. I mean, my kids didn't miss school. They didn't get a snow day because it was just too icy to even go outside and play. But yeah, it was nice. We were just sort of like hunkering down here for a few days, and we all really enjoyed it. Yeah, and ignore the pile of Amazon boxes because real life. Those boxes are gonna go out to the garden to lay down on the soil. I'm kind of starting to prep for the spring garden because last summer, what with being super pregnant and everything and having a baby there in the middle, I didn't really do much gardening. It was very, very minimal gardening. So this year I wanna come back full swing. The kids are super stoked to get involved. So I'm just prepping everything. I'm laying down cardboard on all of the dirt, just block out all the weeds. The weeds got really overgrown last year to the point I can't even, it's too much to even weed. It's just too much. So I'm just covering everything up, and then I'm gonna add more soil on and mulch everything. And I think it's a good plan. We're learning a little bit every year about how to grow things. But anyways, I'm gonna call the kids in and we are going to get started on school. Ooh, I'm nobody. I'm nobody. Who are you? Are you nobody too? And there's a pair of us. Don't tell. They'd advertise, you know. How dreary to be somebody. How public, like a frog. To tell one's name the livelong June. To an admiring bog.
What's a bog?
A bog is like a kind of like a swampy area. It's where they grow cranberries. That's about all that I know about bogs. I'm gonna have to Google that to get you a better answer. Here. A bog is a wetland that accumulates peat as a deposit of dead plant materials, often mosses. All right, so the kids are in there pretty much on autopilot with school, so I'm not really too worried about them. They're finishing up some lessons that they don't need me for. And I'm in here now, and I'm gonna put together some lunch, and then we'll be able to head out to the store. For lunch, I'm just kind of throwing together some Shabbat leftovers. That's a fairly typical lunch for us on a Sunday when we've had a lot of guests, because there are inevitably leftovers, because we want to make sure we have plenty of food for our guests. So yeah, we've got like some of the mustard potatoes, got some roasted broccoli. I've got like a half chopped up bell pepper. We'll eat the rest of that. Some sliced salami, that Mr. Firefly sliced up the other day, and I have 3 more of these little desserts left over. I made these little cake parfaits this weekend because I had kind of a big deal to celebrate this weekend. So I made a special dessert for that, and that would be these little cake parfaits. I made a siyum this weekend for finishing all of Navi, for finishing all of the prophets. So that was a lot of books. It was a year of learning for me. It was a really big emotional deal. It was really an amazing experience. I can't wait to do it again because the learning doesn't stop just because we do it once. One of the things in Judaism is like we will learn a book and then we'll learn it again and again and again. Like we don't have to just learn a book one time because we'll always find something new when we go back and do it again. So I have finished all of that, and now I'm moving on to what we call Ketuvim, which is a lot of other writings, including like what we call the Megillot, so like the Book of Ruth, the Book of Esther, things like that. The Olive Tehillim, which is what we call Psalms. That's actually what I'm starting on now. I started that yesterday. So I'm just kind of continuing through this learning program, and it'll be for about another year, and I'll have a big celebration at that point, which will be like a whole meal. It'll be more like what my husband does when he finishes a Gemara. I did show a video where we showed when Mr. Firefly did a siyum for a Gemara. So my celebration at that point, I want it to be more like that. I could have done it this time if I wanted to. I have a lot going on right now, and I didn't want to have a party. I don't really like parties, so I didn't want to have a party. But anyways, I wanted to share that with you guys because it was a really big accomplishment, and I've been talking about this learning program here with you guys for a while now as I've been doing it a little bit here and there. So I just wanted to share that I finished all of the prophets, all of Navi, and that was just, I'm really happy. I'm very happy. It's made a big impact on me. I know that for sure. So anyways, that happened. And now I'm gonna make the kids lunch so we can head out to the store. Okay, the kids are all eating lunch right now. I already ate while I was putting their lunches together. So while they are eating, I'm gonna do our family read aloud right now, which is The Little White Horse by Elizabeth Gooch, which, as you can see from the cover, I do believe is actually about a unicorn, but we haven't gotten that far yet. So I'll have to keep you posted on that. But anyways, we're gonna do that while the kids are eating because they can't get up and leave, and they probably won't even interrupt me. So it's a good time to read. Okay, and as soon as that's over, we will pack up, head out in the car, and go to the store to buy our things for Tu Bishvat. All right, let's buy some fruit. Okay, shopping done. We got all kinds of really cool fruit, everything from like lychees to grapefruit to what, dragon fruit I think it's called. I don't know. Papaya. We got all kinds of cool stuff. So we're gonna head home and get ready for tonight. All right, so we are back home now. It is evening, so we're a few hours later, and I've gotten all of our fruit laid out that we bought at the store today. And I gathered a few things that we had in our pantry already that I knew we were going to use tonight, so I didn't need to go buy it again. And now I'm gonna go ahead and put all of this together on a platter so that we can enjoy our Tu Bishvat evening. All right, so everything is done, but before I show you the fruit tray, let me show you the best. I did not clean as I went because the tripod was in front of the trash can, so I will take care of that later. And the leftover fruit that you saw that was still out, that will get eaten. It just didn't make it onto the fruit tray. So don't think that's full of things that are only gonna get thrown away. Okay, I'm gonna put these fruit and things on the table. I ended up doing one tray that was nothing but fruit and another tray that was like nuts and olives and dried fruits because there just wasn't room on the tray because I bought a lot of stuff because that's what I do for Tu Bishvat. So anyways, let's put these on the table, gather the family around. We're gonna make some different brachot on this food. So the main bracha, blessing, that we are gonna be making is thanking God for the fruits and things that come from the trees. And the second one is Shechianu, and that's a blessing that we say when we do something the first time or for the first time in a very, very long time. So we have some fruits on here that we have either never eaten or have not eaten in a very long time, like the lychees. So we will make a shechianu on those. And that is basically thanking God for bringing us to this time in this place. So let's do it. Okay, and we are done. At least I'm done. The kids are still eating a bunch of fruit. My husband and I are done. Even baby Firefly enjoyed eating some dragon fruit and kiwi. So that was super fun. So anyways, that is it. The night is over and we're just gonna kind of hang out, clean up, and go to bed. So pretty low-key holiday, but still a lot of fun. And it's one that our family definitely enjoys spending time together for. So, all right, that is it. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I definitely enjoyed taking you all along. Please drop me a comment down below. Let me know what is your favorite fruit or tree food. Love to hear it. Let's get that conversation going. And of course, don't forget to hit that like button if you did enjoy this video and that subscribe button if you have not already done that. I would absolutely love to see you here again. And with that, we are done. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day and I will see you in my next upload. Historically, it's been so we celebrate. There's another load of dishes in the dishwasher, another can't talk today.